What is up, guys? It is me, Max, back again with another guitar tutorial, and today we're going to take a look at Surrender by Natalie Taylor. A beautiful song and a very interesting song guitar tutorial wise, because we will only be needing 2 strings and 3 fingers for the entire thing. We're going to play it the exact same way that she's playing it, so there's going to be a lot of sliding involved because that sound is very audible in the song. It kind of gives it that aesthetic, or at least it's a big part of it. And therefore, if you don't feel up to the task here, sliding wise, you're totally wrong, because this is the perfect song to actually practice sliding on your guitar and to master your precision when it comes to knowing how far to go in order to reach the fret you want. You will get that feeling down by the end of the song, I promise you guys. And without any further ado, my Instagram is down in the description, so are my Spotify playlists, or some of my main Spotify playlists at least, so be sure to check that out. And now let's roll. So we've got 3 riffs in this song, all of which you saw me play in the intro of this very video. The first one is going to be the intro and verse. And we start things off by putting our first finger, which is the index finger, onto the full fret on the 5th string, so the A string. And we take our 3rd finger and we put that onto the 6th string on the 2nd string, so the B string. And what we do here is we use our thumb on our right hand in order to pick the 5th string and our index finger to pick the 2nd string. That will be pretty much everything we need here. All aside from that is sliding onto different frets. So we start things off by picking the 5th string once and the 2nd string once. Then we go 5th string twice, 2nd string once, and we finish it off by going 5th string once more. So it's 5, 2, 5, 5, 2, 5. Now we stay in that exact same shape and we slide up all the way up here. This is our most difficult slide in the entire song. Everything aside from this one is going to be super, super easy. So now we're going from 4th and 6th way up onto the 11th and 13th. So now we've got our first finger on the 11th fret on the 5th string and our 3rd finger on the 13th fret on the 2nd string. And now we basically do the exact same thing, but we put in some extra notes and make it a bit longer. We start off by going 5, 2, 5, 5, 2 as before. But now we go 5, 5, 2, 5, 5, 2 twice more. So it's... And now we finish it off on a 5. And we slide up. Now we slide down onto the 6th and 8th and do exactly what we did on the 4th and 6th. So 5th, 2nd, 5th, 5th, 2nd, 5th. And now we slide 2 frets up with our first finger onto the 8th fret. We lift our 3rd finger off because now it's easier to use our middle finger, our 2nd finger, and put that onto the 9th fret on the 2nd string. And now we do exactly the same thing we did on the 11th and 13th. So we go 5, 2, then 3 times 5, 5, 2, and 5 in the end. just like that. And that is the entire verse. We've got one tiny switch up right before the chorus, because the last time before the chorus we play this riff, we don't go as before, but we only play it for as long as we played the 4th and 6th and the 6th and 8th. So we go just like that, and then we slide back down onto the 4th and 6th, and we stay on that. We just go. And we finish it off on a 5/5. And that is the part right before the chorus, so let's jump into that chorus. In the chorus, we start things off on the 11th and 13th. We've been here before, and what we do now is quite similar to what we've done before, but a tad bit shorter, because we go 5-2, 5-5-2, 5-5-2, 5. So like that. Then we slide up onto the 13th fret with our first finger, lift the 3rd finger back off, and put our 2nd finger onto the 14th fret on the 2nd string. Go 5-2-5. So it's like that. And then we slide down back onto the 8th and 9th, so we still have our 2nd finger on there, and we go. So we go 5th, 2nd, then 3 times 5th, 5th, 2nd, and in the end, 5th. And we go back up. That is almost the entire chorus, because I consider this next part to be like the end of the chorus. I wouldn't consider it to be a post-chorus, but still part of the chorus. So we're gonna call it chorus part 2, I guess, and we're gonna see how that works out. We start off with our first finger on the 3rd fret on the 5th string, and our 2nd finger on the 4th fret on the 2nd string, and we go. We already know this pattern. 5th, 2nd, 5th, 5th, 2nd, 5th. Then we slide up 1 fret with our first finger onto the 4th fret on the 5th string. We lift our 2nd finger off and put our 3rd finger onto the 6th fret on the 2nd string. We do the exact same thing. So 5th, 2nd, 5th, 5th, 2nd, 5th. Then we slide up once more onto the 8th fret with our first finger, and as you know by now, when we're on the 8th, we need that 9th on the 2nd string, so we're going to use our 2nd finger again, and we're going to go 5th, 2nd, 3 times, 5th, 5th, 2nd, and finish it off on that 5th string. So something we know as well by now. So that second part of the chorus that comes in after, I think, having played the first part twice, sounds like this. And those are all 3 parts of this song that we need to know. With that, you can play the entire thing. The only thing you have to get down now is the timing, so at which point to switch onto which part, but that is going to be super easy as well because they are so distinctively different and you always know, oh, there is that next part. That part of the song is where I gotta switch onto it, and yeah, we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, drop it a thumbs up. Helps me out more than you might think, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's somewhere down there. And as always, I hope that I will see you guys next time.